Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. So I got this cool giant beast man. I probably should have grabbed my other beast man so you guys could see the size comparison, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get this opened up and take a look at it. So at the top we got some tape. Let's go ahead and cut that tape. Let's pull this giant beast out of here. So inside here they got this kind of extra packing, kind of makes it hard to pull out. So you got to pull this out first. There we go. And for the reveal, holy cow, this thing is huge. Look at the size of that. Well, of course, to you, you can't tell. You're watching on your standard monitor screen. Well, let's go ahead and pull out an actual He-Man figure. There we go. There's the size difference. So this Beast Man is monstrously huge. So let's look at the card back, because that is so intensely cool. So we have Battle Cat there, which is where the He-Man used to normally be on the 8-back. Then we have Zodak. And we have Ram Man, Stratos, Man-at-Arms, Beastman, and Merman. Now, as you guys know, when they made these cool giants, they didn't sell Spectacular, so they didn't make them all. So unfortunately, we didn't get the really cool ones like Tila, or we didn't get Merman, some other great ones. We did get a Stratos and a Zodak and a Man-at-Arms. No Battle Cat, which would have been really cool. And of course we got Beastman and we got He-Man. That would have been cool to have a giant Ram Man too. I would have loved to have a giant Ram Man, a giant Trap Jaw, and a giant Triclops, and of course Tila and Evil Lyn would be cool too. You know, just give us the basic 12 that we love so much. And then, of course, having Battle Cat would have been totally awesome. Imagine how huge that would be in this giant scale. Anyway, so let's go ahead and open this up. I'm debating whether I want to save the back or not. You know what? I'm just going to tear into it. Now, it would have been cool if they had a giant comic book with this, too. Now, one thing I noticed is right here, they got tape on there. So I kind of messed up my opening this up. You got tape on this side too. Ugh. And they got tape on the bottom. All right, so here's his armor. There's all his weapons and stuff, and here's the giant Beast Man. Boom, boom, boom. All right, well, now that he's out of his box, let's move this camera a little further forward. There we go. All right, so let's get him out of here. He's got the rubber band, just like we've seen in so many classics in the past. Let's just cut that off there. Of course, he has the fur around the legs, like we've seen with the old 80s Beast Man. Now, one of the arguments you always have as a kid is where do you put the armbands, right? Do the armbands go way high on the shoulder? Do they go down lower? I personally like them right on the bicep. That makes the most sense. And the next question is, does the big go on top or the small go on top? Well, since this is prepackaged with the big on the top and the small on the bottom, I'll leave it. But I know as a kid that was always the argument was, which way does it go? So let's go and talk about articulation. So first off, his legs kind of click into place, and he has like a rubber band inside there. Let me turn this extra light on. So you can see the rubber band inside there. And then this spot right here is so it can lock in to that spot right there. And the idea is when you lock it in there, then it has to so it can stand straight. So that's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and bust open his weapons. So we have his whip, which is like a big piece of yarn on his little handle piece. Now, another thing was, how do you make him hold this, right? As a kid, we always stuffed it in his hand really hard, and then you had this as the back handle. Other people stuck it on this way. Because this figure, I used to always put it on this hand and just shove it on there, but I'm afraid that I'll ruin this figure because it's not as like the small little toys. Just for ease, I'm just going to put it on like that, just because it fits clear in his hand that way. But really, I would have stuffed it on the other way as a kid. It's like some kind of weird horn or something when he holds it that way, but that's okay. Now let's put on the giant armor. And of course, when you're careful, you don't scratch the paint on his face. When you go to put this on, there we go. And just like when we were kids, it has the same old thing on the back where you just pop it into place. And there is Beastman ready for battle. All right, you guys, that's the review of my giant Beastman. You've seen his articulation, shoulder, head. He's got the spring action, just like you remember, except giant size. And of course, the legs have those attachments in there so that the legs stay sturdy where they're supposed to be. What a fun toy. I think it's pretty cool. And again, the size difference, well, do I have a Beastman up here? Hold on a second. I might have a Beastman right over here. Let me check. Nope, I don't. Sorry, you guys. No Beastman sitting around. It's in the other room. But again, you can see how he looks next to a He-Man. He's huge. I do have a Battle Cat up here. Oh, there goes Silver Surfer to the ground. So you can see even he kind of dwarfs. Anyway, that's all I got, you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And like, share, tell your friends, and watch my other videos. I got lots of them on here, and lots of cool customs and clips from cartoons, and just share them around. Thanks, you guys.